There's nothing wrong with a little friendly competition. When Brianna and I were down thrifting together, she found a whole bunch of these Yadro ornaments. These are the ball ornaments, but there was a whole bunch of bell ones, but we decided to put the bells back. And she took 2 of these and I took 2 of these. And we're going to see whose sells first. I now have both of my ornaments listed and cross-posted. I gathered a bunch of items from all over my emporium and down in my basement annex to have a whatnot sale. I am doing a different thing with my whatnot sale tonight. I am doing $2 and $4 starts. And the reason I'm doing that is I want people to either get the item for $2, which is okay by me, or to bid on the item. But a lot of times it draws more people into your auctions. And then sometimes they also buy from your buy it now. And so that is what I'm thinking. Another reseller friend of mine, Primrose Collectibles, has been doing this for a while now, and it's working pretty well for her. I have a sale on Poshmark. And it's down here. You're thinking, but this is all hard goods. I sell vintage items all the time in Poshmark. So I have a sale in Poshmark, 1 on eBay, and 2 on whatnot. Let's pick the orders. Nope, it's not this one. Let me see if I can put that in there. It's this right here. Put that over there. I'm going to put this back because it was kind of precarious there. I love that. That is a Starbucks mug. You know, I pick up things I like, and then I'm looking at them. I'm like, that's so pretty. The item that I sold on eBay is one I just listed up. It's these sandals. I got back into doing my whatnot sales, and I ran a sale last night. Didn't sell anything, just some transparency. Not every sale is going to be successful. Just like you could list hundreds of items on eBay and not get a sale for a couple days. That happened. So I reran the sale this morning. Well, actually this afternoon. It was 12 noon. And I sold this and that. And then this was my giveaway. I sold this for $2, this for $2. So with whatnot, when you do a giveaway, you have to pay for the shipping of shipping your item out. So I'm probably either breaking even or maybe a little bit in the minus. I have no money into this item, and it is really cute. It is a 1978 like handmade ornament, and it has condition issues. It has like cracks all over it. So the only way you can sell it is kind of like on a live show, so you can talk to it and tell people about it. I would not have listed this up on eBay. So somebody is getting a really nice ornament. In fact, it's the same buyer for both items here. It's a different person for the giveaway. And then this is just a novelty piece. Let me look up how much I paid for that, let you know. I actually paid 74 cents for this item. Sold it for $2, sold that for $2. The reason I have no money into this is that I bought big giant bags of ornaments, and I have made so much money on selling all of those ornaments, and I'm glad that this one is actually going to a new home and it's being saved. It's not going into the landfill. And then this is just a fun novelty item. So I have no money into this, and made $4, but then minus whatever it costs to ship this. The little vintage Tupperware bowl, lidded container I should say. I have sold a bunch of these over the years, so I pick them up if I can get them for a good price. Now sometimes the thrift stores, they're like, oh, it's Tupperware, and they're starting to price them up. Sorry, they don't go in my cart if they're priced up. But anyways, I only paid 99 cents for this one, and I sold it for $10 plus shipping on Posh. I found these at the bins when I was down in Nebraska, and Brianna from Primrose Collectibles and I were going through digging in the bins. As soon as I saw these, I put them in my cart. I looked them up because I didn't know the brand. Kobe Cuddlers. These are a size of like 11.5, but I listed them the other day and they sold right away. I put them up for like $19.99, but somebody liked them. I only paid $2.31, and then I sent them an offer of $15.99 plus shipping, and they accepted. So out the door they go. I just told my husband that I'm running away. He's like, "What are you doing with the sleeping bag and the pillow?" I am doing another reseller meetup. I am going to be driving to Pennsylvania from Michigan. I'm going to meet up with my friend Sherry. She did start a YouTube channel, Sherry's Fab Finds. And then I'm also meeting up with Daniel. He also has a YouTube channel. He has a bunch of shorts up there right now. And we are going to go thrifting together. His channel is Daniel's Deal Den. And we are going to go thrifting. I think I'm going to thrift with Sherry on one day and Daniel on another. Who knows? We might thrift together. But I think that's the plan for now. But I learned so much from my last trip when I tried to sleep in the driver's side, just thinking, oh, I'll just put it back and sleep. That was so uncomfortable. And I was thinking, oh, I need all the room in the back. I'm not going to do that much sourcing. Right now, I have one empty box with some packing material in. I always try to bring packing material and some empty boxes to bring back my finds. And the rest of this back here is bottles that I got to take to the return. So that'll be gone and out of the car. There's also another bag there that is things I'm donating back to the thrift store. I went through my personal closet and I also went through my emporium to get things together to donate back. So that'll free up all the room back here. And I might put a couple of small bags, and then I'm going to get shopping bags because those are always good. Like the canvas type of shopping bags are good for putting things in and keeping things organized. I have 2 solds on eBay, and the one set of solds is not the teacups and saucers here. It's the plates down there. I got to dig those out. My other sold I just listed. There used to be a box here. It was full of the broken dishes that I want to do a project with. I thought, let me take that box out and look at all the room I have to put my listed inventory. I just put these back there, but they sold within a few days of me listing them. I just realized that both items have geese on them. Plus I have those marmalade geese down in the basement I have a bunch of items with the marmalade geese. This is the brick oven stoneware, the blue bowed geese with the polka dots, and has these little heart flowers. I think I will be picking this up from now on. It is a good seller. These I had listed forever, and then I took them down and took them to my booth, and I just relisted them, and they sold right away. And then I was thinking about it. I think it was my pictures. I didn't have a light box before, and I did the best I could with taking my pictures, and I just think they just looked so much better, and that's why they sold so fast. These, ooh, I'm forever doing that. These I paid $3.98, and I sold them for $13.99 plus shipping. This is the set of salad plates. There's 5 of them there. I sent out an offer because somebody liked them the other day. I paid $5.75. It was actually part of a much bigger set, so I just figure out how much per piece it is, and that's how I come up with the dollar amount for the listing. And I sold them for $15.99 plus shipping. So on the whole set, I paid $22.99. And all in, I roughly sold them for $64. But I made a mistake on the last set of plates. I underestimated the size of the box and the weight, and which I normally don't do. I think it was more the size of the box. And so I kind of had to eat $10 on the shipping side of it. I still think it's a pretty good flip. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to make sure that my dimensions are correct for what I'm shipping. It is July, but what am I listing up? Christmas items. That's the Lennox cookie jar ornament, and then these are porcelain dolls. Hand-painted porcelain dolls. This is the gift fairy. See, she's got that box on her like a gift. And then this one is the poinsettia one. I got these all together when I went shopping in Exton, Pennsylvania with my friend Sherry. I have a few more Christmas items from there to list up, but I'm also going to be grabbing Halloween items and getting those listed up. I know it's July, but you have to get it up way ahead of time, and people are already starting to buy their Christmas ornaments. You can see all the solds on eBay if you look them up. So I wanted to hurry up and get these listed, and then I'm going to get some more listed up. I have 4 solds that I need to get ready to mail out. And this one is one that I sold on Etsy, and the other 3 I sold on eBay, but they're all upstairs. Let me get this up there, and then I'll tell you all about this one. Here is the 4 items that I sold. Ironically, I was looking at this item the other day and I was like, oh, I should put that down in the basement. I'm glad I didn't. It sold like within a day or so of me thinking about doing that. So it was already up here. It's okay. I don't mind running the whole way down to the basement and then running up to my 2nd floor where my emporium is. Just gives me extra steps. But these are the 4 items that sold. This one sold on Etsy. It's a little Fenton. It's impossible to read that because it's like tone on tone. But it says Fenton on the bottom. I just love the color of this. I'm surprised it took so long to sell. It's a basket weave with the open lattice on the top. Just love that. As you know, this was in that blue bin. All those items I had in there. I paid $1.39 for it. I sold it on Etsy. The person got the 20% off on it. So they paid $14.40. That brings my grand total so far on all the sold items in that blue bin to $82.40. The item in the back here is a teak tray with the cloche on top of it. It's made by Goodwood. It says genuine teak, Thailand. And this has like a ceramic plate here. So it's like a cheese dome, but you really could put anything in it. This maker makes a lot of these, or the brand I should say. The brand makes a lot of these. And they make them in all different designs for the plate and sizes for the little teak trays. I paid $8.99 at a thrift store, which I thought was a lot, but I was able to sell it on eBay for $32.99 plus shipping. How cute is he? This was a little ephemera piece. This is 1971 there. His Christmas recipes. And he's got a bite out of him on the back. It was given out by Consumers Power back in the day. It does have recipes in it, so it's useful that way. I got this at that 127 yard sale. And the 127 yard sale is Route 127. It goes through 6 states, starting in Michigan and going the whole way down to Georgia, I think. I went to that a few years ago. Now I realize instead of going to the Michigan, which is where it starts, there was some good yard sales there. There was barn sales, all kinds of things, but it was few and far between. I think they get better and better as you go down 127. So maybe next year, because I'm going to miss it again this year because I'm going to be in Pennsylvania, but next year I might try to hit it, but go to Ohio instead. But anyways, I paid 10 cents for this item and I put it up for auction and it sold. I started at 99 cents and that's exactly what it sold for. So it sold for 99 cents plus shipping. This item I got a while ago. It is so pretty. It was in a free box. Mountville, Pennsylvania has an entire town-wide yard sale that my friend Sherry and I used to go to all the time. I haven't been to it in a few years now, but if I'm in the area, being that I live in Michigan, I'm not in Pennsylvania that often, but I am heading there in August. So I got this for free. I don't know why these don't sell for more. It's Falstaff and has these beautiful flowers on it. It's a nice size serving bowl. There was actually 2 of them in the box, but the one was chipped, so I just took the one that wasn't chipped. I'm like, if it's free and something like this, I'm definitely going to pick it up. Made in the USA. Eventually this will be vintage. I don't know if it is. It might already be vintage, but anyways, got it for free, and I sold it for $8.99 plus shipping. Back to listing, I listed up another Christmas item. This is a Yankee Candle metal tea light holder. This is Indiana glass. It's a satin frosted lidded jar. As I said earlier in the video, I am listing up Halloween items. At first you're like, these don't look like Halloween items, but they are. They both have pumpkins. This is Marshall. The dog is Marshall. He's with Paw Patrol and he is a Halloween greeter, it says in the tag there. And this is Catboy and he is also a Halloween greeter. PJ mask. I'm not familiar with these plushes, but I knew I had to have them when I saw them. They were both so large that they didn't fit into my light box. And I made sure to double check that I actually had boxes big enough to ship them in. If you were following along on my journey when I went to Nebraska, I bought a bunch of baseball hats. A lot of them need cleaning, and I have a little stack of those, but these 3 were ready to go, didn't have to clean them, especially this one, new with tags. My friend Brianna actually found this one and was showing it to me, and I said yes right away. Got that at a thrift store, and these 2 I got at the bins. So I got these all listed up. And I cross-posted 2 out of the 3 on Poshmark. Why would I do that? Why would I leave one out? That's because this one, I did get it at the bin, so low cost of goods, but it only sells for about $5. I didn't look up any of the baseball hats when I was there, and I probably should have. I might have put this one back, but I listed it on eBay. I'm not putting it on Poshmark because their shipping is so high over there. So this should sell on eBay. These are posted up on eBay and Poshmark. We'll see where they sell. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you join me on my journey to Pennsylvania. I mentioned earlier in the video, that's why I was putting that sleeping bag and pillow in my car. That's only if I have to sleep in my car on the way back. That's what I was thinking. I don't think I'll need to do that on my way there. My plan is to go thrifting in Pennsylvania and in Maryland, so that'll be fun. I have never thrifted in Maryland, even though I lived in Pennsylvania for a long time. I don't know, it never occurred to me to go down into that area. Of course, we all know who likes to thrift down in Maryland. She always finds really good items, and those Goodwills down there seem to be stocked and the prices seem good. That's what I'm looking for. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Put any comments down below. I love reading your comments, and I will see you guys later.